About 8 months ago, I can still remember how the Buckeyes made the Southeast sigh. 'Cause I know if it had its pick, the champ still would have been good old Nick, and the tide would still be riding high. But just like the feds did to Ray Liotta, Urban dashed the dreams of Mariota, led by Cardale to glory. Thus ended the story. And even if you think it's lame that Zeke Elliott could not be tamed, the picture is still in the frame from when the Bucks won the game. So I'm singing, my, those mighty Buckeyes won a title, kept their vitals, and it ain't no surprise that now they're favored, and you know that these guys are saying, we don't care if us you despise. This ain't gonna be our demise. Did you know the SEC might still be the conference to beat, according at least to the polls? How do you believe that way out west all 7 could be the very best, and all will likely end up in bowls? Well, I know that Saban can recruit, and I know that Brett Bielema plays brutes, and Les Miles is great, and Auburn's the team of fate, and Dak didn't go to the NFL, and Ole Miss gets back Laquan Treadwell, but none of this matters a spell. The Bucks still won the game. And I'm singing, my, those mighty Buckeyes won a title, kept their vitals, and it ain't no surprise that now they're favored, and you know that these guys are saying, we don't care if us you despise. This ain't gonna be our demise. Now for some time the West has won, and East fans aren't having much fun, but that's not how it has to be. It looks like Butch Jones brought back Tennessee, and if they can get past Missouri, they might be able to seize victory. Oh, and don't forget about UGA. Can Nick Chubb really save the day? And SC's still a threat. Someone they will upset. And while the Gators get rebuilt by McElwain, relevance Vandy tries to feign. Can the Wildcats be good again and beat the Bucks at their game? You see me singing, my, those mighty Buckeyes won a title, kept their vitals, and it ain't no surprise that now they're favored, and you know that these guys are saying, we don't care if us you despise. This ain't gonna be our demise. Goodness gracious, ain't a field so spacious when you throw the ball all over the places. Run 100 yards and run it fast. That's the motto of the Big 12. You thought you'd find D, but you might as well have gone ahead and put those low scores on a shelf. And now the Horned Frog season ended great, but it happened just a little too late. And now who would have guessed they'd miss the BCS? And maybe the Baylor Bears could gripe more. Why weren't they in the Final Four? And what would they have had in store if they'd have played the Bucks in that game? And now I'm singing, my, those mighty Buckeyes won a title, kept their vitals, and it ain't no surprise that now they're favored, and you know that these guys are saying, we don't care if us you despise. This ain't gonna be our demise. Well, Pac-12 football is so great, but the games are on so very late, and no one ever gets to see. You see Trojans so tactile, Ducks so quick, Bruins who have a bone to pick with their doubters from their failed 2014. And don't forget about the ACC. Can the Noles get back to CFP? And what about Georgia Tech? Will they ramble a wreck? And with Harbaugh back in the college ranks, victory in the Great Lakes State could leave the other fan base irate before that Bucks game. And I'm singing, my, those mighty Buckeyes won a title, kept their vitals, and it ain't no surprise that now they're favored, and you know that these guys are singing, we don't care if us you despise. This ain't gonna be our demise. I met a guy who picked the games, and I asked him for the winning names. But he just laughed at me and said, "Son, this'll be a real fun year. And I know this is not what you want to hear. But if I tell you, there is so much you will miss." So I went back to Cody Pace, and I looked at his grumpy face. Not a word was spoken. Susspacejam's hearts were broken. And even if the 3-minute state fail, Braxton Barrett and good old Cardale, this season sure will not be stale, 'cause it's a brand new game. That's why I was singing, my, those mighty Buckeyes won a title, kept their vitals, and it ain't no surprise that now they're favored, and you know that these guys are singing, we don't care if us you despise. This ain't gonna be our demise. Hey guys, that's me, Nick. That was my parody of American Pie by Don McLean about this year's college football season. If you liked that, I'm going to be trying to do a new one every week here on Susspacejam, so stay tuned. And in the comments below, let me know what songs you want me to parody. Thanks for watching.